Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? If you don't know me, my name's Tyler. I play Xbox, love video games, and that's what I usually talk about on these videos. So, first, I know that I said I would make a couple of vlogs like every week, but my aunt, the day before I was going to make a YouTube video for just an update or whatever, my aunt actually vacuumed up my headset, my earphones that I use, so these will have to do. It doesn't have a mic on it, so it sounds kind of echoey maybe, I don't know, but or empty, an empty sound, but whatever. This video is going to basically describe and go over the website that I told you I would get for you guys. So I had a couple screenshots. The website actually did just get put up today or yesterday, depending on when this video gets put up on YouTube. So anyway, let's go to those pictures and I'll show you what the basic stuff is of the website so far. Alright guys, so first off, this is what you're seeing right now is the top of the website, well basically the overview of the home page of the website. And what you can see, what you'll find is it's a very easy layout to go through and look at each of the key points, key things of the website that you need to find. And as you can see, I circled a very poor circling, which is that'll pop up in all of them. Is poor circling. I poorly circled the web address, so if you guys ever want to take a look at that, there it is. So first, what you'll find on the website, well first what I'm going to show you is you'll find the taskbar at the top. It's a pretty easy navigatable taskbar. It shows you all the different platforms that you can play on that they offer up, and even where you could possibly register, which is I circled next. So there it is, the register button. I circled in green, trying to match the colors, whatever, blah blah blah. And right to the left, or right to the right of it, excuse me, you'll find that I did underline what was right next to the register button, which was the different platforms that you can pick from, whatever you play on, what system you play on, PS3, PS4, or whatever when it comes out, Xbox, PC. So one thing that I can say that I really did like was probably the easy system to log in, but it's at the top right corner of the website, and it's a fairly easy login system. It doesn't require any page transfers or anything while you're going through and trying to log in. So that's one of the things that I wanted to point out that I really enjoyed about this website, and they made it easy and accessible from the home page. What you'll find right here is that I circled the news on the main page, and I also circled who would be on the top ladder. Now, it's a brand new website, they're still working on it, so there's bugs and everything, working on bug fixes, and there's not too many people signed up on it right now, but I did in fact circle the top of the ladder, the box where the top of the ladders is, so that can be found on the main page as well, right next to the news. And these are right under the main logo that can be located in literally pretty much the middle of the home page. So if you guys are looking for any sort of news, FAQs, or anything, I'm sure that'll be the place to look for it. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that crappy display of an awesome website. Well, you heard it right there. So there aren't very many people signed up right now, and my poor circling, what are you gonna do? Oh well. Anyway, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my friend in here. I have a special guest with me, my buddy AlexTomei. He's standing by on Skype right now waiting for me, And basically, he's going to give me more insight onto what's going on with the website and how it works, and just general knowledge of it. So, let's go. All right, guys. So, like I said a little bit earlier, so this is kind of in the future. I said that I had a special guest with me, my buddy Alex here.
What up, guys?
And this is basically for if anybody is interested to get better general knowledge on what this website's for and how to use it and how to get around it and everything. So, Alex, I have a couple questions for you.
Go for it, bud.
All right, so actually, before I get started, go ahead and introduce the website and whatnot. But
So, basically, we've gotten game battles and we've gotten PGL and we've gotten even with Ready to Fire and tier tournaments. We've just gotten this new kind of architecture for online gaming tournaments. And with Flawless Talent, we're kind of lucky because we've been growing this community behind the scenes, whether we've been active or not. There's been so many things going on behind the scenes for well over 8 months now. And I mean, the Twitter account's got 900 followers. I got the Halo Scrims account with 1,700 followers. So we already have a pretty good basis for tournaments. And so basically what this website does is it's kind of like a mix of everything, because this site isn't, we're going to be honest, it's not something that hasn't been done before. There are plenty of sites that do tournaments and stuff. The thing is that it's not a one person running it, or people who are inexperienced. Myself and Andrew Pisadzi, we've both competed in tournaments. We know how the ladder system works. We've done things where we have to buy credits, so we know what kind of credit bundles work and what kind of credit bundles don't work. So we're familiar with the system, and I think that gives us a competitive edge over other tournament sites, and I think it'll be good for us. And we got other Andrew Thrasher, who just kind of has a good head on his shoulders, like the direction he wants to go, so that will push us farther. So what separates us from other people is, I think, the initial drive, because everybody starts off like, hell yeah, let's do this, let's go. And then they kind of fizzle off when they don't see it. But with us, we've been through so much, with stop talking, or not stop talking, not being active with the community, and then getting back and getting reactive and getting farther and farther. So it'll be good for us when it starts. So
yeah, I pretty much have a grasp on tournament basis, how it works, ladders, all that, leaderboards. Right. And actually, I actually am trying to meet Thrasher. I'm in the process of it. But since you're saying, he sounds like he's a good guy so far from what I've heard.
Yeah, so he's really good. I mean, he's really good to me and Andrew. Just the whole, how we were all brought in to Flawless Talent, 6 months ago. And just how he keeps in touch and where we want to go. He's just really one of those people that's just a genuinely good person. So.
All right, I feel you. I got you. All right. So, with that in mind, I have some questions. Now that we got that out of the way,
let's do this.
So, what I want to know are pretty basic things. I feel like you should definitely know them. So, it's not rocket science, but anyway. Who are the main people? I guess not main people, but as a group, who are the people that are honestly involved in creating the website?
What we did was we went through elite ladder tournaments. I think that's the name, and we basically picked out one of their pre-scripts that best fit our intentions. So, for those of you that don't know, Flawless Talents, we're built around the community, and that's, again, back to the Halo Scrims. That's what I built it for, was for the community. So what we did was, there's the flash news, there's player of the month, player, spotlight player, Hall of Fame. We're getting a media player. So literally, people who just sign up can put their videos on the site for everybody to see. Not, yes, it's kind of like a forum or YouTube. But the thing is that it goes directly to our community for other players, so you can brand yourself.
Right, and that's pretty cool. I really actually I like that idea a lot, because not only what you were doing for the community, not for just Halo community, but for Flawless Talent, for Call of Duty, whatever it is that you wanted to do, you were putting yourself out there and getting people to be able to make their own brand out of their own name, and I think that's really cool what Flawless is doing here.
Sorry for adjusting my camera. It's just annoying me. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. it's just great to be surrounded by the community because in all honesty, the players whether you come on like as one of the admins and like have some sort of say, or if you're going to be just a regular player, the people who play in our tournaments, who use our website, they're the ones that drive us. We don't drive this ship. We just get it started. We don't execute our plans unless we have you, the players, participating. And that's in many things in life, but more specifically in gaming, like people get too big-headed. They forget where they come from or the roots, and they don't remember the community.
Right.
And that's something that we're striving for.
And
I really
aspect,
believe we can do it.
that aspect of gaming is honestly like not just gaming itself, but whatever you do, it's like the initial drive is there, but it's hard to get people. It's hard to get people back to the roots and show them where they came from and why they first joined what they started doing.
Right, because I mean, you look at the pro players, and they really don't have that stage where they start out, and there's that just like that kind of like null set. I don't know what the word is. Just I don't know, but they start out and then they get big, and so it's kind of hard for them to kind of remember where they come from. I mean, Nate Shot and those kind of guys, they do a good job, but the not so big name guys, the guys who just do really well at one tournament, they get they get big headed. And they forget the people who support them, and that's something we're going for. I'm not trying to take shots at anybody because I do understand, like once you get that taste of fame, it's hard. Like I mean, even with the Halo account, like I have to remind myself, like I'm only here because of the people who follow and use this account. And that's something that myself and the two Andrews talk about every day. Like there's not a day that goes by that's just like we have to find a way to make sure that this is the best community site possible.
Right, and I think that with that kind of mindset, you possibly could do that if you get the kind of initial reaction out of the public that you guys really want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And, it's funny because even before me and Andrew joined Flawless Talent, God damn it, his whole, Flawless Andrew, his whole thing was, it's not only a sponsorship, it's a family, and that's big. Like, that is big.
Yeah,
so
I seen that when I was going through and trying to figure out exactly what Flawless Talent was, and that was I kind of touched base on that with one of my last videos that I did, but some stupid goofy stuff happened in my last, like after that video, it was kind of funny, like my aunt actually vacuumed up my iPhone headphones.
Oh no.
So I was upset, so I couldn't, like the quality of the audio isn't as good. So, I haven't made a video really till then. But anyway, let's move on to our next question.
Sounds good.
So we don't drag on too long here. Bores people,
I mean, we could always just split this up into parts.
True, but,
Yeah.
try to get it done in all one and, like a foul swoop. All right, so, basically, see, this is why I told you not to, extend too much on the knowledge of the website, because here's one of the questions. So, what is the website about, and what is the overall goal of the website?
So basically, what the website is it's hard to like explain. It's a tournament website, but it's also like a community hub. There you can see everybody who signs up. You can see the teams. There's forums. Like we had the script integrate the Flawless Talent forums, which I think we're redoing. I have to talk to the Andrews and see what we want to do, if we want to start over on the forums or just kind of keep it. So basically what it is I came up with a thing called Flawless Cash. I think it's FT bucks on the site, but we might change that. But Flawless Cash. Because my whole thing is people are going to spend $10 for 25 credits, okay? When you go to enter a tournament and it's like $35 of credits, that's a bitch to monetize.
Right, it honestly is, and it's not cost effective either.
And it's a bitch for the players because the dude running it doesn't care because he's gonna know they're gonna have to buy 2 packs of 25s just to play. And that was the first thing I said is like we